Alright folks, how's it going? I ain't out running today. Turns out I've got a bursitis in my right foot, which basically sort of like it's almost like a sack of something that swells on the ligaments in the foot, and so at the moment I'm not out running, which is actually killing me because I do want to go out. So shortly after this I'll be getting the kettlebells out and having another session on them. But anyway, the quick reason why I'm doing this video is really to show you, for you folks that are interested at all, is the finished completed Kuksa. I said in the last video it's a Kapilka, but it's not, it's obviously a Kuksa. Now this was made out, I started this when I did the carving course with Wilderness Survival, aka Joe O'Leary, and having done a number of his courses now, carving courses, I've done the spoon carving, and the second course I've done was obviously the Kuksa. Now when we come away from that course, it was a full-on 2 days, and I think I was probably, out of the 5 students, I was probably the closest one to almost getting it finished, and I still had a lot of work to do. I still had to take a lot of meat off this, and as you can see, this is the finished result. I'm really going to be just drinking alcohol out of it. I think I'm not going to be having any brews in it. I mean, if anybody knows, you shouldn't pour hot liquid straight into a Kuksa. That's what causes it to split. Ideally what you want to do is, if you're going to make yourself a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or whatever, allow it to stew for a short while, take it off the steam, and then pour it into the cup. But for me personally, this particular one is just going to be for beer and rum. Alright, so as I say, it was made out of ash. I've got another piece of cherry that I'm going to crack on with next for another project. Whether I'll sell that one, who knows. I've actually got an order already. Somebody wants to purchase a Kuksa from me, which is fantastic. What I did do is I just put some little pyrography pattern around the rim there, just some little diamonds, and some sort of like, you know, sort of really simple conifer trees because of the pyrography kit that I've got, and about as artistic as I get. And then what I do to get the obviously the burning on there, what I've done is I used just a burner, literally just light it up and stick it on there for a few seconds, and what it's done is, obviously the heat has obviously drawn out maybe some of the sap there. I've finished it off with walnut oil, giving it a good 3 or 4 coats of walnut oil. And then I'll keep it in a bag again for a while until I use it. And then at the moment what I've done is I've just put a piece of thin sort of cordage on now, and I've got I think that's a piece of hazel toggle now, just to sort of finish it off, to make it look a little bit sort of rustic or tribal, however you want to label it. Alright, so there it is, that's the finished result. Okay, so that's my Kuksa. Alright, and then just to conclude folks, I've already had some people wanting to buy me a coffee, and they've had issues with the link and everything else. Bear with me, I will sort the problem out. Okay, in the meantime, if you want to buy anything from the Etsy store, then please obviously do yourself a favour, maybe obviously doing me a favour as well. And there it is. Alright, so thanks for watching folks, take care, and I'll see you on the next video. Laters.